Hello, chatbugs out there. I hope you've all had a lovely afternoon. It's been such a lovely sunny day, and I decided that I was going to go off on a walk. My mum and dad had gone to bed as my mum's still a bit tired from being in hospital last night. She's a lot better and she's just resting up. My dad went off back to bed as well because he had a bit of a bad head. My older sister and myself watched, also got me the wrong trousers, and then my older sister actually ended up falling asleep on the sofa. My dad got up and he was sorting stuff around the garden, and I went off for a walk and I got a load of photos. I love photography and especially nature photography, and I went off to my town's castle and got about 30 photos of the gardens and went and sat on a hidden bench that I found, and it was very comfortable, and sat and watched the little birds flying around and just enjoying the beautiful gardens and the fresh air. And it rained a little bit, but luckily I had my hoodie on and I went under this little covered area and got a selfie and put that as my new profile photo on Facebook. And I uploaded my new footage that I got onto my Instagram, and I then made my way home. And while on my way to the castle gardens, I got a photo of a squirrel climbing up a tree, and I thought I wasn't going to get the shot, but I managed to get about three or four, and out of three or four of them, about two or three were actually quite good. So I managed to post that, and I posted it onto my Facebook. I was like, look who I found, and I then made my home. My mum's up now, and I called up home just to check on how my mum was and how everyone was doing. And my older sister had picked my younger sister up from work, and they drove past and beat the horn and made me jump. And I thought they were gonna wait and pick me up, but we just I was just on like almost home, so they just drove off. Cheeky sods, could have at least picked me up. We were walking for ages, but my older sister said you can walk that a little bit further. So I got back and I got changed out of the tracking jumpers that I was wearing because this morning was pretty gloomy and rainy. But now it's got pretty nice and sunny, so I'm wearing a short sleeve top and some corduroy trousers instead. And my younger brother and his mate have gone off to the pub to watch the football game, and my older sister went off to Tesco's to get stuff for tea. And for tea, we're just going to be having cheese and crackers, crisps, peanuts, kind of things like that. Nothing too major, just like a little nibbles and stuff for tea. And I can't wait for Britain's Got Talent tonight. And we're watching the new version of the Three Musketeers with Logan Lerman in and Orlando Bloom. It's such a great film, absolutely love it. And my older sister got back, and I helped my dad set the table up in the living room with all the little nibbles on. When my older sister got back, I helped set all of that up, and my older sister's gone to drop my younger sister up to the pub with my young brother's ex-girlfriend and her cousin, as my younger sister and my younger brother's ex-girlfriend still get on really well, and I get on with her still, and it's good that we can still be friends after the split up. And I went onto my Facebook to Instagram, tweeted a bit, uploaded some Instagram photos, and chatted to my mates on my Facebook, and watched some vlogs and some vines, and read some blogs and watched some podcast stuff. And I watched some Dollhouse tour videos and some Doll tour stuff, and looked at Dolls and Doll stuff off eBay, Amazon, Smith, and looked at some Put Doll and Vats and Barbie and My Scene and Ever After High and other dolling stuff. Played with my main Bluetooth doll and got my Bluetooth dolls all ready for me to sort out tomorrow, and played with my main Bluetooth doll and got a bit of Bluetooth doll photography done. And I worked on a new chapter on my book and some new songs and played on my keyboard and did some scripted story writing for a doll games show. And I watched some doll game like show drama stuff off YouTube that doll lovers like myself have created, and I got some ideas from those shows. And I watched some dollhouse dollhouse tour stuff and doll collection stuff, and I did some word lectures and some colouring pages and some paper dressmaking and some arts and craft, and watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, Merlin, Charmed, Doctor Two, Tortured, Humans, Being Human, and some other sci-fi and fantasy stuff, and watched Labyrinth, Lord of the Rings, and watched Gremlins and some other films and stuff like that, and watched some period drama stuff like Pride and Prejudice, and watched Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and I watched The Bill, CSI, Miss Marple, Midsummer Murders, and some other crime drama stuff, and Father Brown, and watched some police drama stuff, and watched Cake Boss and Cupcake Wars, MasterChef, and some other cookie show stuff, and watched Britain's Got Talent, RuPaul's Drag Race, The Voice, That's So Nice, and some other competition stuff, and I watched some episodes of Grand Designs, Escape Country, DIYSS, and some other house buying and makeover shows, and I watched Saved by the Bell, Friends, Big Boy 3, Hamilton Mother, Will and Grace, Vicar of Dibley, Buzz Off Ever, Den Ladies, and watch some other comedy stuff. Love a good laugh, I do, and watch some stuff off called Beeps Up There, Catch Up, and On Demand, and watch some DVDs and listen to some CDs and vinyl, and played on Minecraft and COD and on the Wii and on Buzz, and Subway Surfer, and played on Minecraft on DS, and I watched 101 Dalmatians, Mulan, Cinderella, and Beauty and the Beast live action ones, and watched Ever After, and watched the Bratz movie and the Barbie and Bratz animated series stuff, and I watched some musical stuff. I watched Moulin Rouge, Burlesque, Mamma Mia, Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, and some other musical stuff earlier on, and I watched Bugsy Malone, and I also tidied my office up from I've been working on my new part of my book. I had some new songs, it's just a game, and tidied up the house a bit, and I threw the tennis ball for my dog Harvey out in the back garden, and I've had such a great day today with the people, the German exchange people coming over that my mum hadn't seen for 30 odd years. Such a lovely family, and we're hopefully going to be seeing them again in August, and seeing my grandparents after they've been away on holiday, and they're going to be coming over again soon this week because I'm off half term, so it'll be good to see them and get to catch up with them. And my older sister and her boyfriend are off to stay in Boulogne. I think it's Boulogne, somewhere in France for overnight for a day and then come back the next day. And I'm looking forward to them going there because I've been to France for a day and it was so lovely, so much fun. I'm hopefully going to go to France and stay for a bit longer because I really want to go different places and travel a lot more than I have. So that's one thing I really want to do. One thing that's on my bucket list I really want to do more travelling. And I got a load of photos of some like flowers and stuff, and they turned out really good. So I put them onto my Instagram and my Twitter and Facebook. And this friend of mine who does photography, who I've been doing photography longer than mine, was being really patronising and was like, "Oh, good photos, keep it to good work down." I was like, "What are you on about? I've done photography longer than you have," and he's not actually that good. And he's just being really patronising and stuff, and like saying, "Oh, you could do this better and this better." I was like, "So I know you're trying to help, but it's just been a bit nasty and stuff." I was just saying really like things that weren't really called for. So whatever, just fine. So I commented on his photo saying what he said to me, like it's good photos and stuff back to him because he was just don't know why he felt the need to try and bring me down. But yeah, he's not really this guy. He's not really my friend because he ghosted me for ages. I'd be trying to message him and he just blanked me, and now he just comes up with stuff like that. I can't wait to get my hair cut because my hair is crazy. It is growing like wildfire, literally. At least I know I'm not going bald anytime soon. And I listened to Adam Lambert, bit of James Bay, and watched some old Glee episodes. Listened to some Glee soundtracks. Blimmin' love Glee. I miss that show so much. Watched some other musical and dance show stuff. Love a good dance drama, like The Next Step and stuff like that. And watched some stuff off Record People Player, CBC, and Boomerang and Disney, and watched some Disney princess stuff like The Princess Frog, and watched the Barbie Rapunzel, which is one of my favourite Barbie films ever. And I watched some My Froggy stuff, Beauty Inside the Box, Sam Mickey, and some other doll YouTubers that I absolutely love. Their channels are great. Go check them out. And I uploaded some more photos onto my Instagram at Dan the Chatbox. Go give that a follow and sneaky peek of some photos of mine. also the same Twitter, so go give that a follow as well. And I also watched High School Musical 2, probably my favourite one out of the three films, and I sorted out my Dolls and Dollhouse ready for a big stunt that I'm going to be doing in my Dollhouse show, and it's going to be very dramatic. A few people may die, and I tied it up underneath the bed where some of my extra dolls and dollhouse stuff go, and started to set some props, and I did some moving around of the dollhouse to make room for some new stuff, and like to mix and match and change things up a bit and move things around sometimes to give it a bit of a new feel to it. So that's good. I was tidying up the doll box where all my dolls and stuff go, and just rearranging that. And I was moving some of the dolls and doll stuff around. I did some doll photography, and I did some plastering and modelling kind of play-doh stuff. I just played with that. Did some puzzles and word searches and some colouring pages. Very therapeutic. Love doing a bit of colouring. And I'm now off to go have my little nibble snack of a tea, and then get ready to watch VGT and Casualty from tonight. Write my journal and then get ready to sort my Bluetooth out tomorrow. I hope you've all had a fabulous start to your weekend. Have a lovely evening, and I shall see you soon. A new vlog coming very soon. Bye.